Senator from Wyoming.
Thank you, Mr. President. Mr. President, I'm going to join a number of my Republican colleagues on the floor today to talk about the state of our union. Tonight, President Biden will come to Congress to give his annual State of the Union address. He's going to try to do his very best to paint a rosy picture of the status quo. No matter how hard the President of the United States tries tonight, Joe Biden cannot hide the fact that his policies have put America in crisis. There's a war in Europe. We have the worst inflation in 40 years, the worst violent crime in 25 years, the highest price at the pump for gasoline in 7 years, and the most illegal crossings into the United States ever. So no matter what Joe Biden says tonight, he's the one who has created these crises. We are less secure at home and abroad than the day Joe Biden took office. Over the last 10 months, the American people have said loud and clear that inflation is a top concern. And Joe Biden has only poured fuel on the fire. He told us that the fire would burn itself out quickly, yet inflation has only burned hotter. Yesterday, the Associated Press put it this way. The Associated Press said, quote, "On cusp of Biden's speech, a state of disunity, funk, and peril." The article goes on to say today's national psyche is one of fatigue and frustration. They go on to say it is the malaise of our time. In March of 2021, Joe Biden signed the single largest spending bill in American history. He put $2 trillion on America's credit card, flooded the country with cash, government cash. Since then, prices have gone up faster and faster than wages. Joe Biden repeatedly said inflation would be transitory. He said it month after month after month as people felt their paychecks being eaten away. In December, Joe Biden said inflation had peaked. Joe Biden has been dead wrong again and again and again. The American people are reminded this every time they go to the gas station, every time they go to the grocery store, and every time they pay their heating bill. It's no wonder Joe Biden's approval rating on handling inflation, which is the number one concern of the American people, is just 31%. That means Republicans don't approve, independents don't approve, and a lot of Democrats don't approve of how the president has handled their number one concern. So tonight, I expect President Biden will once again ask Congress to pass another reckless tax and spending spree. He'll call it Build Back Better, or more accurately, Break Your Back Bill. I'm not sure what he's going to call it. It's going to be Build Back Better Part 2. No matter what the president says tonight, the American people are going to continue to say no thank you to all this additional government spending. American people do not trust this president or the Democrats to tackle the issues that they care about. Inflation is eating away their paychecks and has been doing so now month after month after month. Millions of people are entering this country illegally. Shelves are going empty. No whitewashing by this president can cover up this painful reality for the American people. So tonight, I'll listen carefully to what the president has to say. The American people don't want to listen to a fairy tale tonight. They're not looking for a bedtime story from the President of the United States. The American people are looking for real answers. Joe Biden can brag if he wants The American people know the truth. America is in crisis. The American people understand that. And the American people know that the person to blame for all of this is squarely right there, the man behind the podium, the President of the United States. Thank you, Mr. President. I yield the floor. Suggest the absence of a quorum.
The clerk will call the roll.
Ms. Baldwin.